So much, Todd. Well, some studies suggest that an employer often decides whether to hire a person or not in the first few minutes of an interview. Well, those first impressions can make or break a career search. Our next guests want to give young professionals right here in the Mid-South a leg up. And to learn more, we are live with Maya Pratt from the Memphis Urban League and Jeremy Calhoun from the Greater Memphis Chamber. Welcome to Live at 9 to both of you guys.
Oh my gosh, thank you for having us, Corey.
Of course, yeah. So for starters, the Memphis Urban League and Greater Memphis Chamber. Maya, I want to start with you. The Memphis Urban League, what's the main mission behind that?
The mission of the Memphis Urban League for young professionals specifically, we're trying to empower the young professionals and the youth in our community to be able to make a change and impact in Memphis. We have so many underserved communities with so much talent. We want to bring them to life and help them make an impact in Memphis.
Yes, okay, and so for your Greater Memphis Chamber young professionals, what's the main mission for you guys?
Yeah, for us, so it's really a group of young professionals that make up the members of the chamber. And our goal is truly to align with the missions of the region, making sure that those young professionals have connections with those leaders so they can have smooth transitions to upward mobility, but also making sure that we're networking, that we're giving back to the community and truly making this a greater Memphis for everyone.
Yes, I mean, connection is key and upward mobility is vital for everyone involved. Yes. So for starters, workplace culture. Let's talk about workplace culture because I think a lot of kids getting out of college and more so working in college and moving into a professional setting, it kind of blurs the lines a little bit. Can you just talk about workplace culture?
Oh, absolutely. I would definitely say that, you know, we kind of live in an era of being authentic and being yourself, but there's a way to package that to where you're still professional, right? You don't have to become an entirely new person, but let's do a polished version of yourself, right?
That personal branding is
absolutely.
very, very key. So how do you work, how do you do that?
Yeah.
Like authentically and without kind of distorting your image?
Yeah, and I think one of the keys is to look at what are some of the norms in your industry. Look at what are some things that the dress is, what is the dress attire, what are some of the things that those who come before you put on, and figure out how do you make it your own. Right? There's always a way to be professional but have your own special touch to it. And I think that's the key for our young people.
For your own special style too, because that is so hard to do. And you're also trying to shop in a different realm, and sometimes you can't afford what the career looks like, and you're just starting out with a smaller budget. So how do you make that affordable?
Absolutely. I would definitely say go secondhand for one. You need to invest in basic pieces, get a capsule wardrobe of like a white cotton shirt, and those different things can be bought at a Goodwill or a Plato's Closet, something like that. And also with statement pieces such as my coat, you buy these at Burlington. I actually bought this at Burlington yesterday. Marshalls, different things like that. You do not have to spend $200 to look professional.
What we were just talking about off camera too is a properly fitted jacket.
Absolutely.
As well. So talk to me about the key about having it fitted.
Yeah, you got to make sure that it's not kind of coming to the middle of your wrist, making sure that when you close it, it closes, it's not too snug, but you have a little space. But also making sure that when you move around, right, it moves around very comfortably. So, you know, that's very important. But also get someone to check you out and say, hey, how am I looking?
Right.
Right? And that can kind of give you some feedback to really kind of tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah, because the workplace wardrobe is definitely more so when you're transitioning from college into a full-time job. When it comes to financial literacy between ages 20 to 30, what should younger adults start worrying about? Not worrying about, let's put it in a better form. What should they healthy habits financially should they be working on now?
Oh my gosh, like I'm very passionate about this because it feels like as soon as we became adults, everything became super expensive. I would definitely say, first off, find a budget that works for your lifestyle and stick to it. What I currently use is the 50-30-20 method, where 50% of my income goes to my needs, 30% go to my wants, and 20% goes to my savings and debt repayment. Ooh. See, that helps me lead a responsible but fun-filled life. So
your needs would consist of?
You know, getting your car note paid, your rent paid, you know, health insurance, different things like that. Wants is going out to eat, getting your hair done, different things like that. And your savings and debt, pay that student loan off, you know, different stuff like that.
I'm going to have to borrow that.
I know. It's a brilliant idea. If you learn that early on, you're really truly setting yourself up for financial success moving forward.
Absolutely.
So now you guys have an event happening this weekend. Talk to me about that.
So I first want to start off by saying thank you to Councilwoman Janika White and Dr. Michael and Easton Thomas. They truly had a vision to bring, to focus on this group, 20 to 30-year-olds, to really make sure that they have a plethora of resources that can not only tap into the financial aspect, but the educational aspect if they want to further their career, but also making sure that they have the attire. And this event is going to be awesome. It's going to be at Lemoyne College, and it's just going to be a place that if you need something, if you truly want to take your life to the next step or to the next level, January 25th at Lemoyne College, we're going to have every resource that you need to be able to take that first step forward.
Yeah, from 1 to 3, and that's all free as well. So those workshops, networking, the closet, having an opportunity to have a one-on-one session, 1 to 3 o'clock on January 25th. You guys, thank you so much.
Thank you
so much. Thank you so much for coming on our show this morning.
Oh, thank you for having us. Awesome. Thank you.
Okay, well, still ahead on Live at 9, we're pivotal moments in the civil rights movement. Join the calls for unity from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Find out how you can join the experience right here in the Bluff City. That's coming up next.